Hi everybody. Okay, this is just an informational video that I want to make. My husband recently had total knee replacement surgery, and it is a lot that goes into this. And we did not know what we were in store for, the care that I was going to have to help him with after his surgery. We didn't know what we were in for. And so we've learned a lot. We're doing this therapy. He's going into therapy now after a week post-op. But in between that first week, there is a lot to this surgery. So I wanted to share with you guys how to take care of someone who has had total knee replacement surgery. So I'm going to show you everything that they gave us and all the things we've been doing this first week post-op. Okay? This is as he's going into surgery, and this is the day after surgery. He told me that even the evening after he had his surgery, they had him walking. This is the day after. You have to start walking right away. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how we put on this support stocking that they give you when you're post-surgery. You have to wear these in the daytime. You take them off only for nighttime. They're to compress, to hold all your
compression stockings.
Yeah, the compression stockings. That's what they're called. Now they have like a section right here for the heel. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little trick that they told us how to do this in the hospital. You get a little baggie or a little plastic bag of some kind. You put it over the foot, and it lets it slide in easier. Okay, so now it just helps you put it in easier. Slip on. Okay. And now we just pull it on. And this one they're hard to put on because this leg is swollen. It's easier on this leg that's not swollen, but you got to wear them on both legs when you're post-surgery. It's just easier right here to just kind of put it on, put it through, but it's a little bit of work. Okay, there you go. Okay, and then you just pull this off. That's what they told us to do, and it makes it a lot easier. Okay, then he wears his sock around the house, and they're compression stockings, and they stay on during the day. They're for prevention of blood clots. So this is the ice pack, and it's basically an ice pack, and they're connected by these Velcro belt things like that. It's connected to an ice machine, and it sits right here on the side. It turns on and off intermittently, and basically he can use it as often as he wants to because ice is his friend during this healing process. And so the way we remove this, it's just these Velcro things like that. And then this comes off. But this is an ice pack, and it stays on as much as he wants to use it. So at nighttime, right now it's almost bedtime, so we've got to get him ready for bed. These are their support hose, and he has to wear these. He has to wear these all day long, but at nighttime he can take them off. And the easiest way to remove those is just pull them off like this. Because this leg right here is swollen. So that one comes off a lot easier. But this is the bandage. We are 4 days post-op right now. Okay, so right before bed, I've taken off his support hose, and we have to put on this brace. And he is to sleep with this every night until they tell us not to. Okay, and this connects pretty easily. So he has to wear this every single night to hold his legs steady. And this is easy to put on. Okay, so we just put this on. he has a machine that he has to put on his legs, and it compresses, and then it comes out like that. It's basically massaging his legs to keep him from getting blood clots. So that's another machine. I'll show you that tomorrow once we have him fixed up with those stockings. But there's a lot to this. So another thing, at nighttime, he has to have his leg elevated. You can do that with pillows, but we happen to have one of these beds that goes up, so it makes it easier. So that's another thing I have to tell you guys. Okay, so it is the morning time. This is what I'm gonna show you how we have to prepare my husband for the beginning of the day. He has been sleeping. He has to sleep with this brace. Now we just remove the brace. This is just to keep his legs steady. And then we have to put his support hose on so that to keep everything in. Okay, so first we got to take this off. Okay. Now, this leg, this is the bandage. Today's the 5th day. Today's the 5th day post-op. Okay? And this leg is more swollen than this leg. You can see the difference. Okay. So these are compressor things for his legs, and you charge them. It comes with like a double charger like that. See, so okay. So now these are the little compressor things, and those go under his leg, and this just kind of stimulates his leg, just kind of.
Muscle.
Is this the way it is?
Yeah, stimulates the muscle.
Yeah, so that he doesn't get blood clots. And basically you just kind of put this in tight. So the last things that I kind of want to tell you guys about is the walker, okay? You see people with these tennis balls, and you always think, it does look kind of funny, but it's absolutely necessary, because it is, there does seem to be a rubberized thing that comes on the bottom, but it scrapes the floor and makes a squeaky sound. So my son went out and bought some tennis balls like we've seen people 1,000 times before, and it does do the trick. It works. And the other thing is the amount of medicines that were given to him on the way out for nausea. They had one for pain and one for nerve pain. And the pain one was just as necessary.
Every 6 hours.
Every 6 hours. And then the other one was a nerve pain. Okay. They had one that was for the nausea. They had an antibiotic that he had to take for the first week. What else? Oh yeah, when you're taking a lot of pills, you can get constipated. They gave him something just in case to be taken, and just a lot of things. And so there's a lot of pills and medicine.
And
they also gave him a blood thinner.
Blood thinner medicine, and then once they finished, I had to go to.
So anyway, yeah, these are the last two things I wanted to tell you. So I know that there are a lot of people out there who get this surgery, the total knee replacement. I know that a lot of people don't know what goes into taking care of somebody afterwards. In fact, a friend of mine told me her son says, "Oh, I'm not going to need any therapy. I'll be okay." And he will absolutely need therapy, because you're just going to be all stiffened up. If you don't, you'll never walk the same. So anyway, okay, this is just something, a little bit of knowledge I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to tell you guys about. Thanks a lot for watching. So I just want to add this, a special thank you to my husband for letting me show off his sexy legs. I hope somebody got something out of this video. Bye.